Osteoporosis doesn't wait until your 60s. It starts silently in your 40s. Most women have no idea it's happening. There's no symptoms, no alarm bell. But the loss is real. And by the time you feel it, the damage is already done. Here is what most of us were never taught. Our bones begin to lose density during perimenopause, but this can actually start as early as our 30s. Did you know that estrogen is a key protector of bone health? As estrogen declines, the rate of bone loss increases rapidly, and yet not many people outside of orthopedists are actually really talking about it. Now, this can be a major challenge for women as we age, and we are told pretty generically by the medical profession to just take calcium and hope for the best. But bone health is not about hope. It should be about strategy. Because I've always trained for longevity with mind-body modalities that respect my joints and my spine, I'm fortunate enough to have never had a fracture. And according to a recent checkup, I don't have osteopenia, which is very common among women of my age, mid to late 40s. But I'm not waiting for a crisis or an injury before I take action, because the research is clear. Women can lose up to 20% of their bone density in the 5 to 7 years around menopause. That is massive and preventable. Now, this isn't about fear. It's actually about power. And I am in this season to build, not to break down. And that includes my bone as well as my lifestyle. In 25 years as a fitness creator and innovator, I've always preached that strength training is absolutely essential. I've recently learned that building muscle can literally stimulate your bones to regenerate. It turns out that walking with load like a weighted vest is one of the most effective ways to preserve bone density. This means an ideal combination would be my strength training workouts like body lava or bar blend and a few walks a day in a weighted vest. And then from there, we can focus on the supplemental. Calcium supplements, magnesium, vitamin D3. I take these every single night. And protein also work along with estrogen to synergistically maintain our bone integrity as we age. And by now, we all know that sleep and recovery are where the rebuilding actually happens. If you want a little insight, here are just a few of the things that I do every week because I intend to stay strong and independent for decades to come. I'm turning 50 this year, and I want this to be just the beginning of my incredible health span that I'm creating and sharing with you. So I strength train 5 days a week with progressive overload using my own signature fitness programs. There's nothing more efficient. I walk in a weighted vest when I walk my dogs to build density through impact. I eat high protein meals and I include minerals that support bone metabolism. I also supplement intentionally, not randomly. And of course, I prioritize hormonal balance and recovery because those are my personal longevity levers. This isn't necessarily an aesthetic plan. It's a function plan. And just because people don't ask, how do my bones look in this bikini, doesn't make them not an important part of your fitness. Strong bones equal a strong life. You don't have to wait until you get a DEXA scan or suffer a fracture to take this seriously. You can choose strength now. This is not to cultivate a fear of aging. This is about rewriting what aging looks like. Because osteoporosis is common, but it's not inevitable. And just because something is common doesn't mean it's normal. So here is your invitation. Start strength training. I have programs that are as little as 20 minutes a day. No equipment needed. Fuel your body, get your walks in, protect your peace, protect your hormones, elevate your bones, because your future self is depending on the choices that you make today.